This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, in today's session, we're going to discuss about the data manipulation. In the data manipulation, we're going to use the truncate. If I want to truncate some particular index, I can use this truncate function to truncate those rows. Okay. For example, I have one Pandas data frame. Though it's going to be a two-dimensional size data frame, it's one of the mutable data frame. You can change those data frames. That's why it's mutable. And then that Pandas data frame contains having potentially heterogeneous data because heterogeneous tabular data because it contains objects and then integer, float. Okay, that's why I'm saying it's heterogeneous tabular data structure, and then it's having some labeled access. Labeled access in the sense row label as well as column label. Row label nothing but index. Then column name label nothing but column names. Okay, and then and this Pandas database contains like Pandas series as well. It's going to have a one-dimensional array. Pandas series is nothing but a one-dimensional array. It contains a series of objects. Only one column you can able to change in the Pandas series. Okay, now I'm going to show the truncate function. Using this truncate function, you can truncate the series or you can truncate the data frame based on some index value. Without index value, can't able to truncate the particular rows. Now, using truncate function, I'm going to truncate some particular rows based on some index value. For that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use Pandas library, import Pandas as PD, just import this library and then go to YAML. Okay, this time we'll take car price dataset. Okay, control C and then just pass df equal to pd dot read csv using escape sequence. Then you can use car price dot csv. It's another data set. Car price dot csv. Okay, and then what we have to do, just first to filter the first 5 records. Default 5 records will show in the header. Okay, now you can able to see the 5 record. These are the various columns. So like, for example, I'm going to do some analysis based on the car prediction. Okay, car price prediction I'm going to do. These are the various features available: symbol, car name, fuel type, aspiration, door number, car body, driver wheel, engine location, wheelbase. Okay, these based on these features, I will decide the car price. Okay, that's what I took this data set. Machine learning, they will use this data set to predict the car. As I use this data set to do some data analysis using Pandas data frame. Now I'm going to take car ID column. Column is going to index column because it's going to unique column. If you take some other columns, it does not have any unique values. It may contain some duplicate values. That's why I'm choosing car ID column as index column. Just you can make index column equal to, just pass the label, column label you can pass. Column label is nothing but column names. Okay. Now you can able to see car ID is going to index column. Now I'm going to truncate some particular rows based on the index value. You can use df dot truncate. Okay, truncate. In the truncate, you can use shift tab. Double times you can click. You can able to see the various attributes. You can pass before and after. This is one of the important attribute to truncate a particular rows. In before, what are the rows you're going to truncate? Okay, for example, I am choosing car ID equal to 3. In before, I'm going to give car ID equal to 3. In before, I'm going to give 3. What happens? Before, the 2 rows will be truncated. Before, 2 rows will be truncated. If I give after equal to 6, what will happen? After 6, the remaining rows will be truncated. Okay, that's what is called before and after. If you want to reflect in the same data frame, you have to put axis equal to 0. Axis, if you want to do in the rows, you have to put axis equal to 0. If you want to affect in the data frame, if you want to change the data frame, you can use in place equal to true. Axis 0 means rows, axis equal to 1 means columns. Okay. Now I'm going to use before and after. Before, what I'm going to do, just I'm going to use before equal to, I'm going to give a car radius 3. After I'm going to pass car radius 5. Okay, and then ax I'm going to use 0. Okay, ax equal to 0, and then okay, leave as it is, ax equal to 0, and then you can save in one variable. Okay, after truncating, I'm going to save in one variable. Yeah, variable what I can keep. Okay, I can keep something like result equal to. Now what happened? I'm going to call this variable. Now you can is able to see what happened. Before 3 are given. Before 3. Yeah, first two rows are truncated. After 5, the remaining rows are truncated. I'll get only 3, 4, and 5. From 3 to 5, I'll get the records. Before, records will be truncated. After 5, the records will truncated. Now you can able to see size. 25 into 3 will be now my data frame size is 75. 75. 25 into 3 will be 75. That's going to be data frame size. I have 3 columns and so 3 rows and 25 columns. This is how you can able to truncate your rows. Truncate your rows. You might have a question. Can I able to truncate the column? Yeah, you can able to truncate the column. What you have to do? You have to make ax equal to 1. Ax equal to 1 or equal to put ax equal to columns. And then before you have to pass a label name. Symboling, for example, I'm giving fuel type before, and then after equal to driver wheel means from fuel type to driver wheel I get the records. The remaining records before symboling car number will be truncated. After driver wheel engine location, these are the futures will be truncated. Okay, in data analyst terms, no one says say the columns. Okay, they will say futures. They will say futures. Column names are called futures. Okay. Okay, this is how you have to try in the columns. Okay, I don't want to put that example. If you want, you can put ax equal to 1, and then before you have to provide the label name as fuel type. After you can pass some labels, wheelbase. From fuel type to wheelbase, you get the futures. The remaining futures from the before and after will be truncated. Okay, now next requirement is I want to truncate. What I can do, I want to truncate in the Panda series. I have one Panda series. In the Panda series, I want to truncate few other records. I have Panda series. In the Panda series, I will truncate the rows. You already know Panda is a one-dimensional array. Only one column you can convert into Panda series. If you have more than 2 columns, you can't able to convert into Panda series. Truncate few rows. Now, what I going to do? Okay, I going to take this car ID column. Car ID column is going to be an index column. For that, what I will do? Df dot index equal to none. Df dot index equal to none. 1 minute. Df dot index length mismatch, expected access 2 not 5 elements, new values of 1 elements. Okay, I will do one thing. I'll create one more data frame. Df1 equal to df1 equal to pd dot read csv, and then I will take this path. Okay, just hold place a value. Okay, now I'm not going to create any index. Okay, just I'm going to have those columns without index. Okay, fine. Now I want to convert into Panda series. How to convert to Panda series? Have one variable equal to pd dot series. You have to provide the data frame 1, and then you have to choose only one column. On that one column, I'm going to choose car ID is my column. I'm going to convert this data frame into a Pandas series. Pandas series, you can use single quotes or double quotes, not a deal. Okay, now I convert into series. If you want to check the type, you will see the Panda Pora series equal to series. It's going to be a Panda series now. Now I want to truncate a few of the rows like series dot truncate. Truncate you can use before and after. Before I going to use 2 and after I going to use 6. Okay, and then in place axis you want to pass, whether you want to do in rows or columns. Okay, I want to in rows, that's why putting axis equal to 0. Now we can able to see what happened with the Panda series. Before first record is truncated, after 6 I'm saying after 6 the records is truncated. Just see the index. If you are not providing any index in this data frame, internally this Panda series will have the unique index. Panda series will have the unique index. You may have a question, for this series I didn't set any index, but why it's coming 2 3 4 5 6 7? Because Panda series will internally will have a unique index. Okay, sometimes it will be integer type. If you have more values, it's going to be a hashable type. For example, I have 1 million records. At the time you can't see the int value, you can see some hashable values in the Panda series. Now you can see first record is filtered, and then after 6 the remaining records are filtered. This is how you can able to truncate the values based on the index. You can truncate the rows. Now I'm going for the next requirement, how to sort the values. In previous session we discussed how to sort the values, but anyhow I'm going to say a few things about how to sort values by passing some Boolean index. Okay, yeah, like I'm going to use one API to sort the values, I can say sort values API. It's to sort a data frame in ascending order as well as descending order. What are the columns you have passed? You can sort in ascending order, descending order. You might think the sort value is not going to sort the entire data frame. What are the columns you have passed? That particular column is going to sort. Okay, the sort value is not going to sort the entire data frame. What are the columns you have passed? That's column value is going to be sorted. Now, first I want to say a few things to you. I'm going to use df.head. This is our first data frame. In the first data frame, which feature is index? Which feature means column name I'm asking. Which feature is index column? Which feature is index column? Car ID is going to be
car ID.
Car ID is going to be index column.
The
okay.
index.
Yeah.
Okay.
For example, if you want to sort some index, you can use sort index API. You can use sort index API. In the using sort index API, you can able to sort the values. You can able to sort the values. Now I'm going to show like car ID. Just going to pass. Just if you are not aware of the attribute, just expand it. Okay. Just if you put, you see asterisk, it will take all the column names. Okay, but I can pass some corresponding column name as well. I'm going to pass like car ID. Okay, now what happened? Yeah, 1 minute. No, yeah, I didn't specify the axis. That's why it's throwing the error. I want to specify the axis. So I want to sort in a row index or column index. I'm going to pass axis equal to 0. Axis equal to 0. Okay, 1 minute. Got multiple values for argument. What multiple values for argument? 1 minute sort index. Yeah, we'll do one thing. Yeah, no need to pass any column names. I made a blunder mistake because though it is sort index, it's going to sort only the index column. No need to pass it index column name. Okay, just pass sort index. What will happen? It will go to the data frame. Whichever index column you have, that column is going to sort. Now you can able to see it's coming. The car ID is coming in the car ID column is coming sorted order. You might have question already it's in sorted order. Why you need to use sort index again? Now for this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get one more data frame. df2 equal to pd dot read csv. Read CSV. In that read CSV, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use NBA dataset. I'm going to use NBA dataset. Just copy the path. In escape sequence, you have to provide the path, and then you can use nba.csv, and then you have to provide the index column. Index column is name column. I already know. Okay. Now if you put head. Okay, you can see now name column is going to index column. Now you can use sort index. Sort index you can use. In the sort index, no need to pass anything. You have to pass only the axis. Axis equal to 0. Now you can able to see after sorting consider the index. What's the index name? Aaron Brooks. Aaron Gordon. Previously, it was not in the sorted order. The sort index only to sort the index value. Okay. Now you can able to see previously without sorting the index, the first index will be Avery Bradley. Now after sorting the index, you are getting Aaron Brooks. Now it's coming in the sorted order. Okay, sorted order. Now you can use ascending, descending. It's up to you. You can use ascending equal to like ascending equal to true. Sorry, ascending equal to true. To sort a value in ascending order. If you want to sort in descending order, you can use a false. These are the various options you can pass to sort an index value. But in today's session, we're going to deal with how to sort a values. Okay. Already said sort a value is not going to sort a data frame. It's going to sort the corresponding column whatever you have passed. Okay. Now, I will do one thing. If you want to sort two columns, I'm going to pass two columns I want to sort. What are the columns is team and team I have. Okay. Team and number I want to sort. Team and number I want to sort. For that, what will happen? You can use df2 sort values. You can, if you are using multiple columns, you can use list brackets. In that list brackets, you can provide your team first, and then you can provide multiple columns here. Again, I'm going to pass based on the okay, based on the position. I will take team and position. Okay, team and position, and then you have to provide the axis first. Okay, you're going to sort in row or column. Okay, axis equal to 0, and then you're going to provide ascending equal to false means it come in descending order. If we're giving it true, it will come in the ascending order. If you want to come in descending order, you want to make it false. And then if you want to affect in this data frame, you have to put in place equal to true. As of it's not required for me. Head of 10. Now you can able to see the team position. First, what will happen if you're passing multiple columns? First, you will take the team column and then you will sort. Okay. First, we'll sort all the things and then we'll come to the position column and we'll sort the values. Okay. First, we'll take the team. Our team is sorted. Then we'll go for the position. Position you have C. For Atlanta, I've asked. The position is C. You might have question why it's not coming A, because I given ascending or true. But what will happen? First, we'll take the team. It will sort. For this value, what is the corresponding value for the position? Then only it will display. Okay, you should not think like why A is not coming here. First, you will take the team column and you sort. After sorting, then you look for the position. What is the position happening here? It C means it will place a C as it is. Okay, this is how you want to sort the multiple columns. I hope you're clear. Now, what I can do, what example I can do. Yeah. You might have a question. Okay, what question is? I want to sort team in ascending order, portion in descending order. Some requirement is coming to you. I want to see sort the team future ascending order, portion future in descending order. You can pass corresponding values by using the list brackets 2 and then you can make false. What will happen? Team column will come in the ascending order, portion column will come in the descending order. That's what descending order. If passing 5 columns, you can put true comma true comma true comma like this. You can mention like whichever column you need ascending order, you can mention true. Whichever column you're looking for descending order, you can make it false. Okay, see the values. You have to look at team in position. Now see, Atlanta asked what happened. Ascending order. Position, yes, is coming in. Descending order. If you want to come both in ascending order, true, true, true. Now what happened? Team Atlanta asked, and then portion C is coming. It's coming in the ascending order. Okay, this is how you have to pass some Boolean values for the ascending as a list. How many columns are there? You have to pass that much Boolean values over here. If you have 2 columns, you have to pass 2 values. If you have 5 columns, you have to pass 5 Boolean values here to sort in ascending and descending order. Okay. Yeah. Okay, it's more than enough to sort the values. This is what I want to convey with you. Now, next one is very simple requirement I'm going to discuss with you. How to delete your rows and columns from DataFrame. You already know an API called Drop API. Okay, using Drop API, you can drop the corresponding rows or the corresponding columns by giving the axis value. If you give axis equal to 0, it's going to drop the rows. If you are giving axis equal to 1, it's going to drop the corresponding column. You already aware that Python is going to be a great language for doing data analysis, doing data analysis, as well as having a good ecosystem to solve any kind of data analytics issues, as well as for visualizations. Pandas data frame is having a good ecosystem, as well as we can easily import the package, as well as we can able to do analyze much easier. Okay, now we're going to discuss about drop API. The drop API is to go into drop the corresponding rows as well as corresponding columns. Okay, now I'm going to show to you how to drop multiple rows. Okay, how to draw multiple rows. If you are trying to drop any of the corresponding rows, definitely that particular data frame should have a row label. Row label means row index. Then only you can able to draw the corresponding rows. Okay, now this data frame having the row label, you can see the index as A, Harford, Tiago Splitter, and Walter Tavares. Okay, these are the various things we have available. It's a row label. Now I'm going to use how to drop a corresponding row. Drop a multiple rows. Sorry, drop a multiple rows based on the labels you can drop. Okay, now I can going to use df2.drop API, and drop API you have to pass like a list. In the list you have to provide the labels, or I want to drop this Tiago splitter, and then comma I want to drop this Walter Tavares, sorry. Okay, now you can put something like in place equal to true, that's it. Or and then you can provide the axis 0, and then you can use in place equal to true. As of now it's not required for me. I'm going to use head. Okay, what happened? Yeah, some spacing is there. See here, some spacing is there. That's what is showing in the arrow marks. Let's remove spacing. Now you can able to see Tiago splitter and a Walter Tavares or drop. Okay, if you want to affect this thing in your corresponding data frame, then you have to use in place equal true. Now what I going to do, I going to use in place equal to true, in place equal to true, remove the head. Okay, now you can run this thing. Okay, like I'm going to run, let's run this thing as is. Now you can't see the you can see, hey Howard, Tiago splitter is not there. You can refer this data frame after A or H over 4. Tiago splitter and Walter tab is not there. You can see in the below data frame. Okay, because I have dropped the corresponding rows based on the row label. Okay, now if you might have a question, if I want to drop the corresponding columns, what I can do? Just change the axis. That's just change the axis equal to 1 and then provide the column labels. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to show how to drop here. How to drop here? How to drop it? Futures. Futures means columns. Now df dot to drop. Okay, in the list I'm going to drop some multiple labels, age label and height label, comma. Okay, this time I will take height. In the height label, what are you going to do? Just pass it, and then you can provide like axis. X equal to 1 you can provide, and then in place equal to
True.
true. That's it. Okay, and then you can use df2 dot header, and then you can put some 5 records. You can't see the age and height features not available in this current data frame because we are dropped. This is how we can drop the multiple rows as multiple columns as well. Okay, now we are going to go for the next requirement. Next requirement is going to be somewhat like how to provide the Boolean indexing. You've seen some indexing, right? What are the unique columns I took the index. Now, sometimes you might create some Boolean index in the Pandas data frame. Okay, now I'll say how to create a Boolean indexing. Boolean means true or false. Based on true or false, I'm going to have the index. How to create a Boolean indexing. Boolean indexing. Okay, just hit enter. Now, in the current data frame, I can't able to apply Boolean indexing because you can apply, but you have to provide that much values. That much values. For example, I have 348 rows means 348 times manually I want to pass true, false, true, false. That's not feasible actually. For that, what I going to do? I going to have one dictionary. From the dictionary, I'm going to get Pandas data frame. In that Pandas data frame, I'm going to keep the Boolean index. Okay. Now I'm going to have like dictionary. You can use dict equal to. You have to use some butterfly brackets. I'm going to have the some name in that dictionary is going to key and value pairs. I'm going to have your name. Your name is going to be San, and then it's going to be Vivek, and then Kannan, Money, Kannan, and then you can keep money. Okay, this is going to key and this is going to the values. Now I'm going to have some degree. Okay, degree. What degree have, guys? Degree is going to key. You have to put in single quotes, and then you're going to have some values. Use list brackets like what degree have, like MCA only, right? MCA, and then B, okay, and then BTech, okay, and then BSc 1 2 3 4, okay, and then I'm going to have one more key called percentile. How much percentile you have got? key, and then I'm going to have one more list. In that list, I'm going to provide some percentile 90, and then 89, 23, and then 34. Okay, this is how I add the dictionary. Using dictionary, you can able to create the Pandas data frame. I'm going to have df3 equal to pd dot data frame, pd dot data frame. You can pass the dictionary. Okay, this is how you can able to create a dictionary. But while creating a Pandas data frame from the dictionary, I want to provide some index, right? I want to provide some index. Now, what you can do, you can use index equal to, because I'm going to provide the index. Okay, index equal to, I'm going to have Boolean index. Boolean index. Okay, I'm going to have some Boolean index. Okay, for this name column, I'm going to have one index called true. Index called true. Minute, I'm making some mistakes. Okay. What I'm going to do? I'm going to have some Boolean index for my rows. Totally, how many rows are there? 4 rows are there. For 4 rows, I have to set 4 Boolean index. Now I'm going to make something like true, false, false, and then true. Now, if you put df3 dot head, you can see the bool index. You can see the index, right? You can see the index. For first row, we have the true index. For second row, we have the false index. Third row, we have the false index. Fourth row, we have the true index. This is how you can set the index for the using bool indexing. Okay. But you might have question. What question is, can I filter the rows using index? No, it's not feasible, because though the index should have unique values, but here two true values are there. Your pandas will get confused. Which which index I have to filter, because I have true here and true here, because you can't able to filter using the boolean index. If you try to filter, definitely it's going to throw the error. Okay, I will show. If you're trying to do like this, df dot loc, 1 minute, df dot ioloc, I'm passing this true, and it's going to throw some error, because in ioloc I had to pass one integer value, right? I want to provide one integer value. You should not pass any boolean value, because the integer location. Okay, you have to pass only the right integer values. Then it will give display. Sorry, like df3, right? Sorry, df3 dot ioloc. Yeah, because I'm passing some boolean indexing. Sorry, I'm passing some integer value. That's why you're giving some values. Okay, if I pass some boolean index, if you want to give the values, but in LOC you can pass. But in LOC you can pass. But LOC, what will do? We'll pass only the row labels. Can pass like two. Why it's not giving? 1 minute. Cannot be used without a boolean index. Without a boolean index. 1 minute. Why it's not coming? It has come, right? df dot loc, df dot loc. Okay, sorry, df3 dot loc. Sorry, df3 dot loc. That is. I will see the values. See here, in ILOC you can't pass a boolean value, because you have to pass only integer values. Then only it come. In LOC you can able to put the true things. What will happen? It's going to filter the records whichever is one having the true labels. Okay, this is how you can able to assign the boolean index, as well as you can able to filters. Now, last thing I'm going to discuss, that is called group by. You already aware of group by, right? In SQL, you already aware of group by. We're going to discuss group by today. Group by, I can say it's a pretty simple concept. We can create a grouping of categories after grouping we can apply a function to the categories. Okay, there will be apply function will be there. After grouping we can apply some function to that particular categories. It's one of the extremely valuable technique I can say. For any data science peoples, they will use this group by statement to apply some transformations on a particular group. Though in if you are dealing some data science project or some data analyst project, you will be handling some large amounts of data, and then after trying for large amount of data, you are looking for some efficiencies, and then for efficiency, you can't able to transform row by rows. For that, you have to apply some set. You want to apply the transformation to a set of rows. Then the grouping concept is comes in. It's one of the very powerful concept actually. Using grouping you can able to aggregate the data very efficiently in terms of performance, and the performance you can improve because you're going to apply a set of groups, right? Not you're going to apply row by row, you're going to apply set of rows. That will be a best to aggregate the data very efficiently. You can do all kind of aggregations after doing the group by. You can perform some count, everything can do as per you did in the SQL. Okay, yeah, now in this group by we are going to have like three things we have. One is called splitting, second is called applying, third one is called combining. Splitting is nothing but going to split the data into groups by applying some conditions on the data set. That is called splitting. I'm going to split the data and then I'm going to group those data based on some conditions on the data sets. Second one is called applying. Okay, applying is nothing but it's a one kind of process. Okay, we want to apply a function to each group independently. For example, in a data frame, I have 5 different groups. For a corresponding group, I want to apply some transformation. Then you can use applying function. For a corresponding group, you can apply some transformation. That is called applying. Third one is called combining. Okay, combining is nothing but we can combine some different data sets after applying group by. Okay, now what I can say like I have data frame 1, data frame 2, data frame 3. I have 3 data frames. I'm going to apply the group by statement in 3 data frames. Okay, after applying group by in 3 data frames, I can able to combine and then I combine the results in the in form of in kind of like a data shows. Okay, okay, these are the very things we have. Now I'm going to show a simple thing like what I'm going to do. I'm going to take group by API. In the group by API, I'm going to say how to split, how to combine, how to apply function. I'm going to discuss one by one. Okay, now as of now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have one data frame. Just to took df.head. Okay, for example, you can see the some fuel type. What is the fuel type now? We have some gas, right? For example, df dot valicons. Yeah, df fuel type, and then you can use value counts. Yeah, I have what are the groups I have? Gas group 185. Diesel group is going to be a 20. Okay, I have 2 different categories. One is called gas, another one is diesel. Okay, now I want see what I have to do. I have to use a group by. Okay, for that what you can do, 1 minute, df dot group by. In the group by, I want to provide the label name. The label name is going to be fuel type, and then I want to see the groups dot groups. That's it. I can do one thing. Dot groups. Yeah, you can see diesel group have this much values. You can see in the array list, right? And then gas is a little bit truncated. You can see it is dotted is coming like it's continuation. Okay, like if I want to split into groups, you have to after group by you have to use dot groups. So now what happens? Now the group is segregated. One is diesel group, another one is gas groups. Okay, if you have see dot dot over here, it's like continuation because it can't able to show all the groups here. Okay, that's what is putting dot 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 over here. Now you can able to see two groups. Now you might have something like okay, I'll do one thing. I have like first group. I'll keep some variable name called first group equal to date. First group equal to data frame dot group by. In the group by I can pass some fuel type column name. Now I want to get a first group dot, you can see first, any first is there. Okay, what will happen? What is the first group actually? Yo, 1 minute after grouping the fuel type. After grouping the fuel type, I'm getting first values from diesel first record, from gas first records. Totally how many records are there? I have two rows. Okay, two records are there. If you are giving first, what will happen? It will give the first record from the diesel group and first record from the gas group. Okay, let's check on the last. Any last is there? First group dot last. Yeah, last is applicable. Yeah, if you want to see the last two records from each groups, you can use last API, and then from diesel this is the first record and gas is going to last record. It's going to first record from the last. Okay, this is how you can use API to get the first and last records from the corresponding groups. Okay, what I can do? Yeah, you might have a question like, can I group some multiple columns? Can I group my multiple columns? Yeah, it's possible. I'll show df dot group by. If you are using multiple columns, definitely I have to go with list brackets. What I'm going to do? I'm going to take car name and aspiration into one corresponding groups. Car name and then aspiration, turbo or any kind of. Okay, now just to make dot groups. That's it. Just make dot groups. Okay, dot groups. That's it. Now you can see I took corn and aspiration. Okay, now this will be treated as a group. You can see Nissan versus standard because I taking the two columns, right? It takes two columns and then it's giving the 90 value. Okay, like this I am can able to put the corresponding columns. Okay, I'm going to stop the session right now because there are various group based statements are available. Okay, I will take this session tomorrow. Okay, yeah, because there are various group by things are available, various attributes are available. I'm going to show later. As of now, I'm signing off the session.